que de ti. I got to stay away, got to stay away. Sé que como un trofeo quieres tenerme, pero I don't need no one. Que yo ya sé que de ti. I got to stay away, got to stay away. No, 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 baby, no, 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 no setbacks. No, 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 baby, no, 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 this time. You broke my heart once again. I won't buy the dust in return. I can't give in, I can't give in. I won't give in this time. You broke my heart once again. Well, you're bad, but you're bad for me. I can't give in, I can't give in. I've already run with the wolves.
Alright guys, this is going to be just a live stream test. I'll wait and see how many of you guys get in chat. It shows that there's like 11 people waiting to watch. So I'm just testing out like notification things. Looks like Naffin's in, Land's in, Yima is in. But yeah, I'm just doing this. This isn't going to be like recorded or anything. Well, it's being recorded because it's a stream, but it's just live stream of the custom house that we've been doing. I'm actually using Van's Kiwi's dog's picture right there. It's not going to stay there, but I was just having fun with it. I don't see any bums around here, Link. I don't see any bums here. I'll make this worth your time to watch this. Watch this. We'll change this. We'll change this into just so we can make Link happy. We'll go like this. Confirm. There you go, Link. Is that better? We'll do that for Link. We'll put that on the fireplace. So the stream, just so you guys know, I need to get it. Hey, Stefan. I need to get it. I haven't. Just so you guys know, I haven't streamed. I used to stream on Twitch. I haven't streamed in like, I don't know, 6 years. It's been quite a long time since the last time I streamed. So I got to figure out how I can get the delay down, and I know there's a setting in there. Inside of OBS. I don't know if it's in OBS or if it's actually on YouTube. I'm using OBS, and it's using a program on top of it. So it's Stream Elements and a whole bunch of other crap. So I actually have 3 screens. One screen is on another computer, so I can make sure that the actual the stream quality is good. And I can actually see what the delay is. So the delay is about... I'm watching my other screen. Man, the delay is really long. Wow, the delay is almost like 10 seconds, guys. So if I don't see anything, that's fine. I think the delay is set just in case that, you know, I might say something. I don't know. I'm not going to say anything bad. So if it takes me a while to respond to something that you're posting in chat, that's why. So there's a really big delay. So we'll figure out how to get that delay. Unless you guys know offhand how to get that delay to get fixed, just put it in chat. And then if you guys use OBS, just let me know if there's a way of doing that. It might have to do with the latency. I don't know. So anyways, I'm still waiting on the freaking sun to come up. And so this is... of course, Sandbox. And you can't sleep, so if I put down a bed, you can't sleep. Yeah, Link, I tried using Streamlabs. I might go back to Streamlabs. I don't know, man. We'll test this out. We'll test this out. I have Streamlabs. I have all the stuff already set up, and that's what I used to use for Twitch. But I still have it, so I don't know. We'll see which one's better. I like the quality of this one. It looks like we have Bosnia H in and Chateau. It's pretty cool. So I don't know. I just been painting, so I don't like playing during the nighttime. That's the only problem I have. But yeah, if you buy a bed. You can't activate your perks in here, so if you buy a bed, you know, if I just put a bed down right here and I click on it, it says sleep until morning if I press E on it. Then it says it's locked in sandbox mode. I don't know. So we'll just have to... I don't even know why they have this. Like, there shouldn't even be a setting for... I mean, there should be... oh, well, you know what? Wait a second. Time flow off. Can I change it right here? Oh my god, are you serious? So I can keep it 3 p.m. all the time. Oh, man, that sucks. I wish I'd have known that before. Bosnia says he likes, or she, I don't know, I'll just say they. I like the sandbox, but myself, I can't decide what I want. Yeah, that's my problem. And I have that problem just playing the normal game. As you guys can tell, I just, you know, if there's a house, if there's something there, we'll just demolish everything. And I was in Discord and I challenged Link. I said let's do it. Let's do another challenge, but this time we're not allowed to break any walls or anything. We just have to play with what we have. So I don't know if that's going to be a challenge or not. It would be hard for me because I can't stand the way some of these houses. I mean, they have some of the houses where the walls are just like you walk in and then the rooms are all screwed up, especially that A-frame house. Oh my god. Ugh. That house was horrible. It was like horrible. I need to change this. So I'm only probably going to stream until like probably till about 1 o'clock. So they'll just be like an hour long. I have the game of the week coming out at 1 o'clock, so I won't interfere with that. Yeah, you can be really creative in Sandbox. That's what I like. This is the biggest lot that you can build on in the city mode. I don't know if it's the same in the wilderness, if this is the biggest lot, but I mean, I have a house that's bigger. You guys, I have houses that are gigantic that I've designed. I have houses that I don't even know if will fit on this lot, to be honest with you. This house here, total, was, I mean, close to 100 feet long. I mean, we can put down a thing here and test it, but I think, see, if we go like this, I mean, it's not the real house, but... do you plan on sharing this house? Yes. I'll put this house... This house is about 80... I mean, the real house was probably like 85, 86 feet. I have houses that I've designed that are nearly 200 feet long, so it would be this lot and that lot. I'll make this one available on Steam. If you're not in Discord, I might just go ahead and put my Steam... It's not really the Steam, it's the mod.io link to the house. I already put the townhouse in there, so you guys can go and grab it. I had to change some of the wording. Somebody said that I put on there that it's a job. What I put on there, it was a custom job, which means I made the house, but I took that off. So you guys can actually go in there and download that townhouse. I forget what it's saved under, but I think you can look it up under my name. I forget how you look up stuff. Karmic, your game Sims 4 crashed after 3 hours of building and trying to recreate this house. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. I mean, what's funny to me is this is a video game, right? If you look at the picture, I'll see if I can pull up the picture real quick. Let me see if I can add a picture to this real quick. Just like a picture-in-picture. Let's go in. I gotta grab it and pull it in. So let's see. Let me go to my clients, Hans, and so if I pull here, I'll pull this picture in. I have to create an image. Hold on, I gotta create an image source. And say okay, and then I need to upload, browse. Give me 1 second. And then I gotta go by name. And then this. Open. And we'll put, okay, so this is gonna be, I'll put the picture on my screen so you guys can see it real small. But resume game. It's on my screen. I'll wait till it pops up. So that's the real house. And I'll drag it down in the corner just for a little bit, but that's the real house. And you can see how close we got that. I mean, I'm not too far off. The only thing that we can't do is if you look on that far right side, it's got what we call, a bay, and it had like a little, or a turret. I mean, some people call it a turret. It's not a true turret because it's only 3 sides, but I mean, it's pretty close to the original house. There's a couple things I had to change. If you look over on the left side, there's a roof change there beside those 2 upper story windows. But that's only because the roof didn't work in the game. It's hard to tell on the image, but we do have those little, they're called corbels, up there at the top. Now, the original house, the entryway is much wider. It's like a foot wider than this one. But I was concerned that we didn't have enough space. We didn't have enough space on the lot. But this was a client that actually moved here from Italy, believe it or not, and they were military, and they got transferred to. I live close to one of the biggest Air Force bases in the United States, so they got transferred here through the military, and they just brought a house. Basically, they wanted, if you look on the picture, that's a custom wrought iron that's under the windows, and it's grapevines. So I custom designed that and had it made. And yeah, that was their style. They liked white. Bosnia says you also have those white pillars, small ones, but if you resize them to the second floor with shelves around, you have a nice. Let me get this off of the screen so I can play. I tried doing the small pillars. The small pillars, here, I'll show you. The small pillars, what is this? Go to the store. If we go in here and look at the small pillars, where are they at? Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. I can't resize these. So you can resize them. Let's go Q resize. You can resize these up and down. I can't resize them left and right. So I can't resize these. I would have used these though. But yeah, I might use this one. Let's just get rid of that. I might use that right here. So we might just take this wall out right here. And then put one in right here. Is it not gonna let me? Yeah, it will. We'll have to move it. Yeah, we can resize this one here and take it up to there, and then we'll just have to move it over. Move it. And then we'll just move it over to there. And that's pretty cool. We'll just paint it white. Yeah, that looks good. So it might look good there. I mean, I could take those. You know, you could if you really wanted to. If you really wanted to play with putting stuff together, you could actually take. You could duplicate these and just set them side by side and let them collide, and you could basically get a square version of this. Because you would keep this, but you know what? I can almost make that design, because if you guys haven't if you haven't seen the last video, I made this whole entire cabinet thing here by scratch, which was pretty fun, actually. I mean, these are just all shelves, and that's just the base molding, and that's just a little thing there. So I was thinking about doing that out here. Link, I'm going to take your picture down. Hope you don't care. I was just playing around with this today too, and I didn't realize that we have fire now. So I've been asking people for pictures of fires, and now we have fireplaces. Yeah, that was the special cabinets premiere. Yeah. I couldn't get a screenshot of it though, because it's sitting back here in the corner, and I'm like, well, that's not a very good angle. Like, I could just demolish that wall. I need to flip that door, don't I? I could demolish that wall. Actually, let's just grab this and rotate it. There we go. I didn't paint that room, but yeah, so I just took a picture of this, and someone said I didn't change. Oh, you're right. I didn't change the countertop on the top of this one. That was in the comments. Somebody said you forgot to change the countertop on this top one. So let's go ahead and change that to... we'll just change that to the painted wood, I guess, is what we were using with the painted wood. It's actually this one. Yeah, let's do that. Confirm. We probably should just do that to both of them, actually. You're gonna spend 3 to 4 hours to make some progress on one smaller house. Are you playing this game, or are you playing House Flipper 1? That looks better. Yeah, it looks better. Double oven. Yeah, the custom bars are fine. I don't know. Let me try something. We can move these, right? But we can't stretch these, if I remember correctly. Let's do something real quick. Oh my god, what the frick just happened? I have no idea what that was. It just like picked up the counter and just like moved it around. So yeah, what I would like to do is go to... I don't think we can do this. Yeah, I would like to make these with a taller... it'd be nice. So what I would like to do is pretty much take these cabinets up here. So if we duplicated, just so you guys know, if you duplicate, I don't know if we can or not, duplicate this. Can I set it on the ground? I can, but they're not as tall. So a lot of times the cabinet makers will make a cabinet. The other thing I don't like is that these cabinets aren't the right height as for real cabinets. You have 36 and 42s. So, but a lot of times what they'll do is they'll take a wall cabinet, and we'll do this in like pantries and stuff. You'll take a wall cabinet that's the same height. These cabinets are about 36 inches tall, pretty much. Typically from floor to countertops, 36, 35 and a half or whatever. And we'll take a wall cabinet and put a countertop on the top, and that's where we'll get this would be like a 4-foot deep island, and a lot of times you just have a 24-inch cabinet, because cabinets are 24 inches deep, and then you'll have a wall cabinet behind it, because some people like to see, like if you're looking at from this view, they like to see the glass on the back side of it, and then you don't have such a big granite top, because this is very heavy. This is a lot of weight, so a lot of people don't understand that in the basements when we do these and we design these. The floor system underneath this area is beefed up because you have a tremendous amount of weight. Just, you know, your kitchen's holding a crap ton of stuff. The granite, the refrigerator, just the appliances are heavy. You got a lot of stuff in your cabinets. So there's a lot more dead weight than there is if you're just sitting out here on a couch. So a lot of times people don't want to spend the money for a granite or Cambria or whatever countertop. And the biggest ones that you can get, a true slab of granite, is typically, we don't like to go longer than 10 to 10.5 feet by 4.5 feet. So if you get bigger than that, they become weak, and they end up having to seam it together. So you'll have a seam right here. Unless it's a synthetic top like Cambria or like a quartz top or something like that, you can go bigger. Patrick Lindsay says, I realized in the last video that you placed 2 dishwashers in the kitchen. Did I really? Did I copy one? Is that what I did? So this is the dishwasher here, isn't it? And that's probably a dishwasher there. Is that a dishwasher? I don't know. Is that a dishwasher? Oh yeah, it is. Oh, my bad. Well, just imagine that that's a fridge. Just imagine that's a fridge. Yeah, some people need 2 dishwashers, to be honest with you. Alright, we need to finish. I'm going to do some floors. Actually, you know what I wanted to do? I'm going to go in the backyard. Let's go in the backyard. I don't know if I like this channel music. You guys let me know if you like this music. I just went on YouTube and I picked copy-free music, and I clicked on the first one I saw. So you guys let me know. It's kind of an eclectic music. I don't know. No, you're not late to the party. You like that porch? Yeah, it's a little, I think I need to remove some of it though, because it's a little big. So, yeah, let's, I need to get back up on the top here. Their porch, in real life was, 18 deep by whatever width that was, like 16. So that's why we did it out of concrete, because I could span a floor system left or right, but that's kind of dumb. I'm actually going to take this chunk off here, and then do that. So my thought process, for those of you that are watching, my thought process was, one of these games, whether it's this one or the food simulator one, the whatever the frick it's called, supermarket simulator, one of those I'd probably just start doing as a live stream, this kind of stuff, and then I'll go ahead and upload. I'll still upload it to YouTube, you know, what we've gotten done, but it's not going to be, it's just hard to, especially on the Sandbox ones, it's hard to edit that kind of stuff, because I'm not lying, guys, I freaking it took me forever to do this house. This is a big house. I mean, and luckily I got the roof to work out. This right here is driving me crazy, but that's the only thing I could do to get this roof here. You can see where the two roofs join. I mean, that's seamless. Well, it's not seamless because you can see the freaking seam, but you know what I mean. It's smooth. And then we have another roof that's like right here somewhere. I don't know where it's at, but I can't get these to line up, and it is what it is. But to get that to work and to get these ridges all to line up and not make it look stupid, I just went ahead and made this overhang on this side a little bit longer. Nobody's going to notice that. No one has noticed it or said anything. I don't think people that are watching this is going to really care. Wawell has a fridge-like cabinet? Oh, let's go check. Let me put my stairs in first. We're going to put a little patio down here just for fun. This is all going to be concrete. We'll put a retaining wall over here for fun too. And we need some stairs. We'll get the concrete kind. Actually, yeah, we'll do this kind. We'll have it come down to there. Those stairs are so stupid. This is going to be me teaching stuff again. You see these stairs, right? So typically what you have when you do real stairs is your risers. This is called a riser. This little part here, this little part, there's a vertical part, is called your rise, and this is called your tread. So what you do is when you figure out how to do stairs, you take your rise, which would be from this floor line to that floor line would be your rise. So this is your rise. All right. And then you figure out how long you want your stairs. That's called your run. And that's going to give you an angle. Or what you can do, you got a new subscriber, Eric Wolf. Or what you can do is you take your dimension from finished floor line to finished floor line, and you can divide that by two numbers. You can divide it by how long you want the steps, or we have codes that dictate how tall stairs can be. And we can't go above 8 1/4 inches. That's too tall, right? So, and that's what our code says. They can be as shallow as you want, but the problem with shallow steps is they can often be a trip hazard for like older people, right? Unless these treads are long. So, but these treads are typically not these because these are concrete, but the ones on the inside of the house, they're typically either a 2x10, which is 9.5 inches, or it's a 2x12, which is what most custom homes use, which is a 11 1/4 inches. But the distance from nose to nose is 11 1/4. But so if you're looking at this is 8x8, right? So if I were to try to extend these out, I don't know if we can. Well, let me stretch these. It lets you stretch them, but that's not really what it would look like. Like there's just something off on this whole stair thing. It just drives me crazy. Like I wouldn't have this many steps to get up here. I would probably have like 12 steps to get up here. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. That's enough steps for me to get from a... That's exactly how many stairs I would probably need to get from a 10... Well, this is a 10-foot basement though, isn't it? We did make this a 10-foot basement. But that's not what the stairs would look like. Anyways. Enough jibber jabber. I didn't mean to sell them. This music's weird. I might go change this. What I wanted to do was go in here and change the style and do this flat stuff like this. There we go. There, that looks good. And then we'll just paint this. And then we'll go grab that. And we'll put that on there. And then we can probably put railing here. Bosnia says exactly, that's why I figured out my own out. What'd you figure out? Yeah, I saw that, Karmic, that someone said you can make the windows fit. Let me see if I can do that. Yeah, see, I can't pull the... Unless I have to use the actual move key. I guess that would be what it would be. What the heck music am I listening to here? What is that? That's horrible. Let's do relaxing jazz. How about that, guys? Let's do some relaxing jazz music. There we go. It's coffee hour with Renovate. I'm just leaving this here because it's funny to me. I feel like we're like very exquisite. Yeah, I think we can just move these windows. Someone said you can move these in, but you see what happens if you move them. So I can't see where I'm moving them. So I don't know. I know you can, but I just don't know how you get them. I don't know how. So I don't know. Yeah, there's so many ways to do stairs. And it's funny because, I mean, I could tell you stories about framers and stuff. It's hilarious. But I literally had, I had a builder that I was designing for, and I got a call to go out on a job site. And the issue was the stairs were all screwed up. And this first step was like super tall, and then this step here was super short, which if you look at these, well, these don't matter, so they're all screwed up. It doesn't matter, it's a game. But what they did is they just the piece of wood that you cut to make stairs is called a stringer. And what they did is they just took this dimension top to bottom and divided it by, I think, 15, and they ended up getting like a 7 3/8 dimension, right? So they cut all their rises to that. Well, that doesn't work because when you get to this top step, you're 7 3/8 plus finished floor, and down here you're 7 3/8, but the finished floor is coming up because this sits on the subfloor, and so then you lose like 3/4 of an inch, and up here you're gaining 3/4 of an inch, so it screws up all the steps. Yeah, I mean, I could paint the sills black. I don't know. It's just these windows. I'm not too worried about it. Like, the brick's so light that I'm not too worried about it at all. I'm going to put a skirt board across this, though. So we'll probably, if I grab this and then change this to no pattern, I can probably put a skirt board across here. Yep. And then we can go in and grab our friendly little piece of molding and get the same wood. I think that's the same color, isn't it? Looks like it. Maybe it's not. I don't know if I like this music. You guys like this music? I like the jazz, but I feel like I'm waiting for a waiter somewhere. Like, why isn't this guy coming to my table? I've been waiting for like my water for like forever. I'd like to put this up on the top here, but you know what I could do is just go from here to here, and then we can just move it. Move it. We'll just move this up. It's right there. Doesn't look bad. We'll copy this. Up here. It's actually not the right color, is it? So what wood did we use? Did we use something down here? Must have. This? Oh, it's this. Okay. There we go. Yeah, it does feel like... You know, I feel like we need a chair right here. And I just, like, talk to you guys, like, about life. With coffee and tea. And some cookies. And we just look around. And that's all we do all day. Like, we're not... we don't play the game. It's just coffee hour with Renovate. Yeah, I'm gonna start reading poetry to you guys. I'll pull out a book. Let's get something else going on here. I thought that was kind of funny. Let's see. Chill vibes, relaxing game music. Let's try this one. How long is this? 3 hours? That's fine. We're not gonna be on for much longer. That's pretty chill. All right, so yeah, I didn't know what to do with this fireplace. I'd like to do stone on the fireplace, but once again, we're limited to like what, 3 stones, pretty much. We got this stone here that you can't change color of, so it's always the same color. It's gray, and it's like not really that gray. It's like black. We got this here. We can't change the color of it either, and it's got like purples and reds in it. I do not like it, even though we use that on the A-frame house. We do, what's the other stone is, right here. And it's really brown. I can't change the color of it. And we have this color here. I mean, this would, we could try this one. I don't know. I like the tiles. You guys like the tiles? I mean, I think it's pretty cool. It doesn't fit this style of the house, though. You know what? We could almost use... Oh, you know what we could do? Let's try this. Let's try this. Let's grab our paintbrush. Let's copy that. Actually, let's go like this. Let's make this the tiles. And let's put them back to the rotation that's correct. And we'll go up to... I don't want any rotation on it there. Let's see. Yeah. Why is the color this? What'd we make this over here? Crap. Yeah. Take the rotation off. Oh, cut pattern rotation. Yeah. And then can I just paint... What am I doing wrong here? Am I doing something wrong here? I'm pressing R. There we go. So if I wanted to change that to no rotation. Okay, that worked. Okay, and then if I wanted to change this again to this with no rotation. Okay, I don't want any freaking rotation. Let's just go in here and click on this. No rotation. I guess I gotta do it myself. There we go. It's not big enough. I don't know. Which one do you guys like best? Do you guys like the dark tile or the light tile?
Old Spice shampoo smells great and helps.
I took the music off. I'm waiting for our commercial to end. Alright, you all say dark? Alright, we'll go with the dark. Alright, here we go. Alright, cool. Let's go in this room. We got a freaking hole in the floor. Alright, we only have like 10 minutes left, guys. So all of you guys that did come to watch this, appreciate you guys come and do this. I just want to make sure... There was a couple of, we got a subscriber that jumped in. I wanted to make sure that that worked on my screen. It did. Wanted to make sure that the countdown timer worked. I wanted to make sure that the opening cut thing all worked. I wanted to make sure that the my loading rate right now, or my streaming resolution, or whatever you want to call it, is staying above 40,000, so which is awesome. And I haven't had any drop frame packets, so it seems like it's staying pretty clear. I hope they give us more moldings for the floor, middle of walls and ceilings. Yeah, I'd really like... So that's the thing that I liked about... We'll just... Since we only have... I only have like 8 minutes left. We'll just sit here and talk about the game. I would like if they had... they gave us curtains, which is fine. I don't really care about curtains. But yeah, it'd be nice if we had... House Flipper 1 had base molding, which we have in here. It's very simplistic, though. But I'd like to have, like, crown molding. Like, I could make my own crown molding on here if we really wanted to. Like, I can show you guys how you can make crown molding on here. If you just go in and grab... let's see here. We could take... I mean, you could take something like this to make crown molding. This thing right here. And if you put it down a block and run it across like that, and then you take another block and put it above it like this, and then you take a piece of trim like this and you put above it, if it'll let me. Boop. Like that. But then take this piece here and we're going to move it. This piece here, we're going to move it. We're going to move it like this, though. Uh-oh. Like that. Whoops, you guys can see up on the roof. And then we're going to rotate it all the way around. Boom. And then we're going to move it out. Alright. And then you can take this piece here, if you wanted to, and just duplicate this here, and move it down. And it's going to be like, no, that's not going to work. And then take this and move it up over to this wall, and then up. But I mean, you could do anything in this game now. I mean, oh man, I didn't copy it, did I? Oh, freaking A. All right, whatever. But anyways, you guys get the point. So you can there's ways of doing crown molding. There really is. I mean, it's not, if you want to spend the time to do it, I guess would be the thing. So you could copy this color and paint that and that. Right? And then you could have crown molding. So there's ways of making crown molding, and then a lot of times what people do in their houses, if you really want like a cool crown molding detail, is they'll put a piece like this and they'll paint that white. So they'll go in here and they'll nope, I want this key right here. They'll paint this white. So let's go to painted wood. I don't know why it has details on the end, but just make sure it's white, right? And that's how you would get crown molding. Yeah, that is kind of weird. It had you resubscribe. Just make sure you didn't click join unless you want to join. But there's two things now. There's a join and a subscribe. So. Yeah, I mean, I could spend. I mean, if I really wanted to spend a lot of time making this house look beautiful, I'd spend. You know, this. We could stream for 8 hours just doing molding if we wanted to. I mean, really. I mean, that would be probably what I would do. But you would basically paint this piece here white as well. So that would be a 2-piece crown mold right there, and then you would have that little molding piece up here at the top. So that would be a 2-piece crown. So that's how you would make it if you want to see the side profile. Or you just you take this piece out completely. You take that piece out completely, and you just move this whole entire section up. Or you could leave it like that and put some freaking, look at that. Oh, you want to see something cool? Look at this. This is what the inside of the roof looks like. It's like the secret attic. It's pretty cool. All right. But yeah, you could put some cool lighting up inside this thing. It'd be kind of cool. Put some lights up inside here, especially those new little ones they gave us. This little flat thing here. And just put these up inside here. Oh, it's gonna say no. Why can't you put it flat? You can put it there. All right, maybe we just put them like right here. I don't really want to see them though. Let's go down here and grab this light switch. I just want to see what they look like. If Link, if you're still watching, I hope you like that. Look how many lights I got hooked up to that one switch. You should appreciate that. Actually, you know what? Since we have a light switch over here, we'll just use this one. Yeah, so that doesn't look bad. That'd give you some. Like if we turn down the daytime timer on this thing, let's put it like at nighttime, like, or not 9 a.m. I meant 9 p.m. Yeah, so that gives you some cool lighting in your living room. Man, why not a room in the attic? Have you seen how big this house is? I haven't even done the basement yet, guys. Like, we still got all this to do. I haven't even got down here. Like, these people legitly finished almost the whole entire basement. So we still got this basement to do. I don't need to do any more in the attic. Yeah, I know. It looks like a fire hazard. It was just so I could take a thumbnail. That's all. We'll fix it. These lights are always going to be on. But yeah, that would be a cool crown detail. I like that. I like it so much, I'm honestly thinking about doing it. The only problem is my windows are too big, so we might have to lower our windows to get that crown to come around here. We could just do this room, though, in crown. Just the entryway. I'll screw those windows up, but maybe we do that in a future house. I don't know. An indoor pool in the basement. Hey, it's been done. I had somebody put one of those lap pools in a basement once. That was pretty cool. Alright guys, I'm going to jump off here because I got a video that's, actually, you know what, it doesn't matter. You guys let me know. Do you want me to keep streaming, or do you want me to jump off? Because I have a video that's premiering. I put it on Premiere. I didn't know I was going to freaking live stream. If you guys want me to keep streaming, just say keep streaming. I'll keep streaming. I can literally stream for like another hour. And then I gotta get off. Oh, I did see your comment there, Hugo. You said, why don't you try bricks? Which bricks are you talking about? Oh, bricks. Oh, bricks on the interior of the house? We could do bricks on the interior of the house. I mean, that would be... The place that I would probably put brick would probably be right here. I'd probably do this in the brick. Like this. Which would be a nice contrast to that. To this. With the light brick and the, yeah, like this. I'd put the soldier course around here. Oops. Yeah, like that. I mean, that's a nice contrast. It's a bit bulky, but I mean, we don't have to have a mantle at all. Or, this is a hearth. We wouldn't have to have a hearth at all. We could just take it straight to the ground. But since that fireplace worked, and if you guys are wondering how I did that, it's just the fireplace is just, it's inside the wall. You can see it's outlined. So just shove it in there. Turn all your collisions off and just shove it in there. And I think that was the biggest one, if I remember. Go into fireplace. So everybody says stream. Okay, we'll stream. That's 64 inch. So these two are the same, but this one has, like, I don't like that. And to be honest, guys, who the hell has a fireplace that looks like this? Like, seriously, I've never seen a fireplace like that. I've seen these in houses that were built, like, in the 1920s. This one is so-so, but this one's not. The other thing that I was trying to do, so over here, I put this wall here, right? And I wanted to put a piece of shelving because it's my favorite thing in this game now because it can be anything. But if we put this on the if we put this on the ground, it's gonna say no. And we make this the color of our flooring. Oh, I never thought about doing fireplaces back to back. So when I did that poll on YouTube, and you guys selected this house out of the 200 and I forget how many votes, 290 votes I think was what it ended up being, or 270 or something like that. This house literally only won by 4 votes. Like, it was that close. It was like 37% to 36%. The other house was that modern house, which we literally just got done doing a modern house, so I kind of didn't want to, like, keep doing modern houses. Because that's not all that I do. Even though it's the most popular thing in real life that I get asked to design as modern homes. But it has a back-to-back fireplace in it that separates the great room and the kitchen. It's a big stone thing, and it's got a fireplace on both sides. It's really cool. But back to this piece of wood over here. I wanted to take this bad boy, and I wanted to rotate it so that's the same as that. And then I want to try to move it to right there. It looks like we're off by just a little bit. And then move it over. That works. And then switch this to resize. And we'll pull it up to the wall. It's okay if it goes in the wall. Pull that down to there. So the thing I couldn't get on there should be railing here by code, but we won't say anything about that. And I don't like these railings at all. But on this side, I couldn't fill in this wall. So what I tried to do was take this block that's in the building blocks, this, and put it here, but I can't. You see how, I mean, you can play with this, right? And I can go this way, but I can't get it to go the opposite direction. Like, I can rotate it, but I can't get it to go. Oh, actually you can. No, that's still not right. So I need the flat part to be on the top. See, I need the flat part to be up there. I need to draw it like this. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know like what to do here. So I don't know if I need to go like this. And then can I rotate this? Or not resize it, but rotate it? Yeah, they don't. So, I mean, we could try this. Can I just flip this over upside down? So that did work. So I need to rotate a little bit more so it's flush. Either the grout line's off or something else is off. Whatever. And then I need to rotate it this way. I mean, that's close. I feel like it's... What the heck? My eyes are playing tricks on me. I don't know if that thing is like an obtuse triangle or what's going on. Is this not a 90? Is there something wrong here? Oh, okay, it just corrected itself. Oh my god. Alright, let's pull it up to there. Man, that's so freaking close. I mean, that's pretty close. Can we stretch this? I mean, it's pretty good. It needs rotated just a little bit. You can see that weird freaking gap there. Be this one. Does that look good? I think it looks good. Just need to move it in like an inch. That looks good. 'Cause that's how it'd really be. And we can grab this and paint that. That's literally what it would be. Boop. And then you would have railing here, but once again, we don't have... What's going on, Creative? How's your grocery store doing? Everybody, if you want to go see a cool guy that I found on YouTube just playing, he was live streaming Supermarket Simulator. It's right there, Creative Vaz. Go check him out. Dude's funny as hell. Yeah, we got fences. But they're not the same as the railings. Like, we should have an option where I click railing, and it's the railings that come with the staircase. Because none of the railings on the staircases are the railings that you get with fences. Like, this isn't... I want this. I want that. You see those spindles? These are called spindles. I don't have that option. None of these have spindles. These aren't spindles. I mean, they are, but they're not what you get. Yeah, so we don't really have, like, that's ugly. I mean, we'll just do with what we have, right? We'll make it work. So we'll just do this. And for some reason it's saying no. So what we're going to do is we're going to put it here. And then we're going to be like, yes. And the computer will be upset. There's not. There's no fence to match that railing. They didn't give us that option. And there's no railing that match. I mean, there's so you got the glass. You got the grass. You got the glass railing that goes with the fence, which we've used before. But we don't have. Change this. That top part is wrong. Red birch. And this all needs to be red birch. Actually, I want the spindles to be details. I want the spindles to be black. The top left one was? This? I mean, does it... Yeah, this is just a wall. This one here is like a exterior fence for... like between two houses. This one here has got slats. This one doesn't have any. That's a tall fence. That's a vertical fence. These are all horizontal slats. That's the glass one. That's the one I just used. And this one doesn't have anything. So they don't have a... That's our only choices. Of course, I could go in there and spend like 14 hours making my own railing if I wanted to, because we have this. And I could make that our handrail, right? And then I could grab something and make it our... You know, I could make our own spindles, I guess. I don't know, but we'll do that. I just don't know why. I don't know why that was like... Why they didn't catch that, I guess, is my thing. So we're gonna need it over here too. I don't need this piece on the wall. I don't need any of that. And then we'll just copy this over here and put it across here. Can we make that join there? Can we make it join even better? Yeah, we can. All right, cool. Do we make the sides look like this? Have a skirt board on it? Not that bad. Yeah, I've tried to, that's the problem. Like, so when you do these houses, not just the sandbox ones I don't care about, but like the mission ones, you just keep using the same thing. And it's not only that. So this is what one of the reasons that I stopped doing the new SimCities, my God, City Skylines 2 is because the game was kind of rushed out, right? And so everybody's cities look the same because you don't have any assets, and they're still, other than mods, they're still not allowing for a lot of assets. The rise and the side should match. Okay, we could do that. Let's see. Oh yeah, these didn't match, do they? I need to make the treads the same too. There we go. Let's change the treads. But yeah, that was one of the reasons that I didn't like that game, is because we don't have any assets, and this game doesn't have a lot of assets yet. But if I remember correctly, they opened the workshop on House Flipper 1, didn't they? Didn't they? We had like a workshop that you could download stuff from. I remember downloading stuff for House Flipper 1. I just remember how we did that. I think it was just through the workshop. I think it just downloaded it into a file, if I remember correctly. What are we doing? We're just changing this. Changing the treads. It would be this one, I'm guessing. Yep. Treads. 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 That sucks right there, doesn't it? Alright, if we rotate this, cube, move, rotate, grid snapping, yes. You're saying that's going to help. Actually, let's do it from up here, so I can freaking see that. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, there we go. Nice call. Here we go, that's better. Moving target. Yeah, old people are fun. She wondering why nobody's answering. Alright, so here's the other thing I need to find. There is... let's see, is it in here? Is this the other button? This would be the other button, wouldn't it? Okay, so this is the other button. Alright, so what kind of carpet is this? This carpet is... it's a knitted fabric, and it is... what was it? That? I gotta find which one it was. Okay, we'll figure it out. So I need... so do I paint that on here, or do we just get a rug that looks like that? Carpet. And then we'll get a knitted rug. No, I actually want the rug. So let's do knitted. And then we just gotta find that pattern that's on that. Is it this one? Crap. It's got like circles and a house on it. Okay. Got circles and a house on it. It's that one there. Alright, so we just need to pick the same colors, which were over here. Is that about right? And then I don't want any fringe. And then our details could be just brown. Which we don't have the color brown. And we'll buy that. Now can I match? Can I click this and go copy style paste? No. Crap. I kind of don't like this because now I see what it is. And I don't like that the pattern is this way when you walk in the door. I mean, I guess we could rotate it and stretch it that way. I don't even know if I like that pattern. I think it's kind of looks stupid. So let's grab change style. Cancel. Let's get this one. And then let's flip these two. Let's make this the dark. And we'll keep that one the light. Alright, that's cool. And then let's stretch this bad boy out. Or resize it. What? I thought you'd resize. You can't resize carpets? Did I buy the wrong one? Oh, these are the ones you can resize? Poop. I bought the wrong one. Okay. Let's sell that one. Buy this one. So knitted. We chose, what was it, this pattern? It's gonna be the light, and this is gonna be the dark. Buy it. Is that what that was? Damask carpets? Oh, you mean the pattern on it? There we go. I think we got the our color is off just a little bit on here. A little bit too dark. Yeah, I think that's the shade, right? Pretty close. It looks like the highlights are a little bit duller too. Like this is a little bit. Yeah, it's down here on that line. There we go. So that'll be our runner when you come in the front door. Sweet. All right, let's go ahead and I'm going to pull this. I'm going to do something real quick. Let's go ahead and resize this just real fast. I need to do something. You say no? Okay, well. Let's move you then. Let's move you out of the way. And then I need to grab this. And we'll make this a solid piece. And we'll make that a solid piece. And then we need to do the same thing up here. I don't like that interference right there, but it is what it is. All right. Yeah, you won't be able to see it anywhere else, will you? See, that's the problem with this one there is like that whole thing would have to be. I can't just change the runner on that one or the side skirt on that one because it'd be this whole freaking triangle. Oh, I know what we can do. I know what we can do. Just go like this. We'll make this flat, right? Nope. Flat. Nope. See, first step flat. What does that look like? What am I looking at? Yeah, that's fine. And then we'll paint that there. Yeah, and then we'll just build this wall up to here. And then we'll just build that little side wall architectural elements. We'll buy one of these bad boys. Let's stick it here or not. Why is it saying no? Is it because it sees this? Let's click on this. Slanted. Confirm. Now will it let me do it? Well, what's the deal here? Okay, whatever. Let's just undo it. How far undo can you go back? Not very far because it's not going any further back. There we go. That was nice. So we'll just leave it like that. And we need to do this little detail over here as well. So we need to go in here. And we'll run this little detail across. And we'll move it up. Oh, I don't want to. Hold on. Grid snapping, no. Yeah, that's true. It could be because the stairs aren't triangle. I don't know. I mean, I'm okay with this. I was going to put a door here anyways, but I really can't put a door because that's there. It's okay. This is the basement anyways. Actually, let's take this. Wait a second. Can we... So we can paint carpet now, can't we? Yeah, we can paint carpet now. Oh, you can paint carpet, but you can't put freaking colors on it? What? You can't click, you can't change the pattern on the carpet. Am I missing something? I thought this was a thing. It's not under tiles. Do I have to select it through this? No. Oh man, seriously? So basically I gotta copy this one. Duplicate. And put it, let's put it downstairs. And resize it. That sucks. I want to do patterned carpet. I don't want just plain carpet. They gave us like half of what we wanted. They're like, we're not going to give you everything. We'll just give you a little bit. Ignore collisions, yes. Okay. Resize. Let's make it real small so I can get it upstairs. There, we'll just have a little bit of carpet on our steps. I feel like it's on snap. I feel like it's on snap. We'll just do that. It's still not the same color, is it?
Gift? Don't panic. Gift mode on Etsy is here to take the stress out of gifting.
Yeah, it's
and
like
make it
it's
easy to find
one shade too
incredible
dark.
items for anyone and any occasion. Try gift mode on Etsy now.
Oh, it's from the carpet roller? Or it's from the paint roller? Yeah, but see, that's the carpet. It doesn't allow you to pick any. There's no patterns. This is the material that this carpet on the stairs is, but you can't pick. We don't have any. We can't select the pattern on it. Hey, Mon, how's it going? Mon gifted 5 memberships. Awesome, guys. Everybody tell her thank you. I found Mon's channel. I think it was her first time live streaming Pacific Drive. And I thought for sure she was going to just rage quit. But she stuck it in there and did great, and then played it again and again and again and again. And if you guys have never seen her, go check her out. She's awesome. Love her laugh. Love her laugh. But she's a looter, and if there's something that you can loot, she loves to loot. She's got all kinds of series though. Really good streamer and YouTuber. See, I can't, so yeah, we're kind of stuck with just putting carpets on here. I don't know. We'll just have to deal with it. Yeah, never give up. I don't know if you've got to the end of Pacific Drive. I won't ruin it for you, but man, it's freaking cool. They better put out a sequel to it, because it's not over. So we'll just have to buy a carpet. What's my plan on my build here? Well, if you didn't know, this is my build. And this came from a house that I actually designed. Oh yeah, I saw you that you were playing Subnautica. That's a Subnautica 1 and 2 are awesome. So yeah, this is a house I designed in real life, and unfortunately, I never got to go through it once it got completely finished when the clients moved in. So I know what it looks like. Just because I designed it, but we're trying to figure out little tiny things. Like we were able to make, skirt boards, and we're kind of going through the ways of you could make crown molding by going something like this. That's one thing that the game doesn't have currently in it. I mean, I'm sure they'll add it because they have it in House Flipper 1. Like crown moldings and stuff, and then the ability to build your own furniture. So this is something that I just built out of boards. So they're all individual pieces, and I just put them in, and it's like a little coat drop off book bags and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm a home designer in real life. I'm an architect, and I actually built houses, so I'm more like a design builder, but it got way too busy for me to do both, that I just design houses now, and I design houses all over the United States. I've had houses that were in Modern Magazine, which is about as big a publication as I can get in. Yeah, if you want to see, I'll put, here's the picture of the real house, so I'll just put it back on the screen so you guys can see it. So that's a 3D rendering of the actual house. And if we go outside and look at it, I think I did a pretty good job of matching it.
point of sale system.
If you've watched the first episode, I spent probably 2 hours on the roof.
Payments to card readers you can rely on wherever you sell. Businesses that grow with Shopify. Sign up today at shopify.com/YouTube audio.
So yeah, that's what I do. I design houses. So most of them are close to $1 million, if not more. I don't really have any small houses. The first Sandbox house we did, that little ranch house, was like an $800,000 home. So somebody said that there is, yeah, if you win the lottery in Canada, I'll design you a house. I got two celebrities, two famous people that I've designed houses for. So I'm happy with that. I'll probably never get a chance to do it again, but if it happens, awesome. If not, that's fine. Somebody caught my paneling miss right there. So I need to move these over. We don't need that on there. Move these back. And then we were working on the carpet. I mean, we've been working on this carpet. You live in New York? 4 to 5 million? I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it. So this house here, I'm not name dropping. This house here, I'll tell you one of them. I'll just tell you this: one of them is a comedian, and one of them is a pretty well-known Christian music singer. I could change my title to say that, but I mean, I don't know. Sometimes you just I don't know, you know, it's not a pride thing or anything. It's just it's what I do, so I don't really think of it as, you know, I know that there's people like city planner. He's got a, you know, he's a real city planner and he plays city skylines. And then you got real civil engineer. He's got a channel. But I don't know. I mean, I guess, but that's kind of why my name's Renovate, because I just chose something that was kind of in my field. Like everything else was taken. You designed a small mansion for your cats? That's cool. I actually had a client that had horses. They had like 400 acres. They kept people's horses. It was down in Tennessee. And they kept people's horses, and the ranch that they bought just had the horse stable, the paddocks on it. And they ended up having me design the house based off of the paddocks. So it turned out really cool. Like you could tell because of a couple things, but it sat on the property beautifully. And that was one of the famous people. Yeah, this so this house here, I think it was like 1.4 million, and this was done in 2000 and let me think, 2021. Yeah, people be more amazed. That's true, because a lot of people are like, so there's a lot of people that are afraid to get in Discord. I mean, I get it. I mean, Discord can be, and a lot of people have said the same thing, that it's just chaotic. And if you're not used to being in Discord and understanding like how to get around and the tabs and stuff like that, it could be chaotic. And so that's why I told people what my email address was, and I literally had to set up a separate tab and I still get them like 5 or 6 a day. People just sending me their pictures of their pets. And so I have all these pictures. When we finally get back to the office, I mean, I can go back to the office. For those that are new, we'll save this. I'll show it to you guys. Let's go back to the main menu, and we'll go back to continue game. This is our office. And if you don't know, this is apparently T Martin T, or T Martin 2 or whatever. He's a YouTuber. This is his house down in Florida, except it's on a beach, I think. And so we turned this into an office. And I asked you guys to submit, for those that are new, that are watching right now, I asked people to submit the pictures. At first I asked them to just submit pictures because I didn't have, you know, the game doesn't have really good pictures in it, like photos to put on walls and stuff. So I asked everybody, you know, jump in Discord and give me your pictures. Now, and then I just selected one. And I think I have close to 220 some pictures now of just people submitted pictures, which are great. I'm going to use them all. But it just gives me an option, you know, when we're doing houses to design. And then I said, when people started submitting pictures of their dogs, so I said, go ahead and send me your pictures of your pets. And this is what we got. And this was just like the first week that I suggested this. And so we got people that have birds, and I accidentally called these parrots. I know they're not parrots. Then we have people that have cats and all kinds of dogs and stuff. So yeah, and I have enough to finish this room, and I have enough to finish all that up there, just so you know. That's how much I've gotten through email. But some people are just like, yeah, I just want to do it through email. I didn't want to go through Discord. And I'm like, that's cool. No big deal. So yeah, we'll go back. Let's go back to our other game. Save that one.
Work goes smoothly when you know the right steps. With Asana, you can coordinate tasks across teams and stay on track, so your team can.
And I forgot to take the picture off the screen.
Try it for free at asana.com.
So yeah, I designed this house a couple years back for an Italian couple, and they're military, and they got shipped to the United States, and are near where I live. So that's why we're doing this house. It was very difficult to get it to work. The roof was difficult, but we got it to work, barely. And then last week, I think it was Friday, I logged on to the game. It was the day that they had the update. And the day that they had the update, I could not get into this. I couldn't get into this file. I mean, I could get into it, but every time I looked over here, the game would crash. And so every time I reloaded the game, it would say something to the extent of that the game was, like, my graphics card wasn't strong enough. I have a 4090, so I can't get any stronger than that. And so I don't know, I couldn't figure out what it was. So I turned the settings down to low, logged into the game, has no shadows, no texture. I mean, it has textures, but it's not very good. And I had these blocks sitting here. We were using these blocks here. Does it have a shed? No, it does have a shed. You can live in the garage, though. The garage is pretty big. But I was using these beige blocks. Well, these beige blocks aren't full blocks. You see how they're only half blocks? And we had them set like this. And apparently these beige blocks, I don't know if anybody else that's playing this game has this problem, but it crashed my game every single time. So every time I would look right here, the game would crash. So I knew it had to do with something over here. I thought maybe it was a ground collision with the walls, which you can see the ground actually comes into the middle of the wall. And some people said, well, don't do landscaping, just do the cut in the hole. Like you can actually cut holes, a land hole in your map like this, and it just goes to infinity. but I didn't want to do that. So I don't know if you fall through it or not. That was my concern. I'd be like playing the game and you just fall through the map. So I took those blocks out and everything works. So I turned the settings back up and yeah, now it works. So it had to be a shadow thing. It couldn't have been anything else. That's the only thing I could think of. All right, we're going to get back to this rug issue. So we're going to make our own stuff. We're going to improvise. Like they say, improvise, adapt, and overcome. That's what we're going to do. We're going to improvise. We're going to adapt this carpet. And we're going to overcome this game. We could just put like a little runner up here. It wouldn't have to be a whole entire carpet. Somebody said I missed it. Somebody said I missed something. Moving Target said when you asked for pics, you didn't anticipate the pets would end up being. Yeah, I didn't. But that's great. I mean, I'll just tell you a story. I remember when I first started doing YouTube. It was a long time ago, right? And one of the things that I wanted the most out of anything, I didn't want to become famous. I'm not in this, just so you guys know, I'm not in this to make money at all. So it's not even on my mind. I do it because I remember how it was when you would be on someone's stream or something and you just wanted to have kind of that connection with the streamer. And it didn't have to be anything like nefarious or anything like that. You just wanted like to be involved, right? And instead of me wanting to be that person, I thought, you know what? It'd be cool if I allowed people to do that, right? So, just a couple weeks ago, before Discord came up and I started playing this game, I'm like, I'm gonna let people be a part of this game and of a community. And so I started, asking you guys submit pictures of your pets, and that gets you guys involved. And then, I started putting pictures on walls, and I got people saying through email saying, you made my day because my son saw that you were using that my name was on your stream and you're like famous. And I said, that's awesome, because my kids are young and they see that, I'm doing YouTubes. This is my first stream in like 6 years, by the way. They see that I do YouTube and they saw how the channel's growing, and they tell people like, my dad's on YouTube and blah, blah, blah. And to them, it's like, it doesn't matter if it's a few thousand or if it's a million. It doesn't matter. Like, you are on YouTube and you have people. And my youngest son is actually in our Discord. I'm not going to tell anybody who their name is, but my youngest son is actually in our Discord. And so I think it's cool, and I wanted people to be involved, and that's kind of what I want this series to be. Is I'm offering challenges, so people. Somebody said do the cobblestone house, which we did, and I didn't know I was actually doing the cobblestone house, and we flipped that cobblestone house, and I think we made like $1.4 million or something like that on it, but I don't think we kept one wall in that house. And then I said, start giving me challenges. And people were like, all right, let's do this. Let's do this. So I have a whole list of challenges that people want me to do, which we'll do them. So I'm going to do Sandbox. Then we'll go back and do a challenge. I think my next challenge is to create... I'll have to look. But I think the next one is to make a symmetrical house. There's one that they wanted me to make like a when you stack containers on top of each other, kind of that modern look. But there's all kinds of challenges in Discord. So if you guys aren't in Discord and you're interested in being in Discord, I don't know if it's in the description on this because I launched this through OBS, but if you go and click on any of the other videos on my channel, there's a link to the Discord. You can join Discord. There's submit your challenge stuff there. And what I'm thinking about doing is for all the people that actually have the game or will eventually get it. I think it sounds like Xbox or PlayStation 5 people are waiting on it. Is I will put a house on the mod.io, and then you guys can download it, and then you guys decorate it, do whatever you want with it, and then submit it back to me, and I will show it on my channel. I'll pick which one I think is, in my opinion, the best, and then that, you know, that'll get people involved in it as well. Ooh, I could do tiny houses. That would be cool. Creative City doesn't want to be famous either or anything like that. Just connecting with other gamers, dude. That's like literally that's all I do it for. I mean, there's enough going on in the world right now that sometimes people just need to like sit back and relax and just have a conversation. And that's. And to be completely honest with, I know a lot of you are completely new to my channel. I had a complete mental breakdown about 7-8 years ago, and it had to do with work. And I mean, it nearly killed me. And I ended up making a YouTube channel called Anxiety Gamer, and it's probably still out there. I haven't uploaded to it, but instead of doing games where we're like talking about what we're doing in the game, I just talked about anxiety because I had panic attacks that were so strong that I was in the hospital like 10 times in 8 months. And after coming out of that, I realized like you can't control stuff, right? You can't control life, you can't control YouTube, you can't control anything. So once you get past that and through that and you realize all that stuff, things start to change. Like what matters to you changes and how you react to people. And I know that there's a ton of people out there that had the same issues that still fight it. I still fight it, but it's under control. And one of the biggest steps I made was I left my other company, started a new company that's just me designing houses, and that gave me the freedom to stay home with my kids. I have the weirdest working hours of anybody, and but that's what I chose. But you know, I get to put my kids on the bus. I didn't get to used to do that. I get to take my kids to practice. I didn't get to used to do that. So that's now I stay home. I have a whole list of projects over here on the wall. I have 12 projects that are active right now. But I also have the time to try to do this. Now, for those that joined late, I wasn't going to stream all day because I have a video that was uploaded that was supposed to come out at 1, and I'm just streaming because you guys said keep streaming. So I'm going to probably keep streaming until probably for another maybe half hour, because that's when my kids start to arrive home. So we'll do it for another half hour. But yeah, I'm going to stream again. This was just a test stream, but I'll get a good schedule set up. I did a poll on when people thought would be the best time to do streaming, and everybody said between 12 and 5, which works great for me. Oh no, I mean, I appreciate your guys' sympathy. I mean, it is what it is, right? I mean, you can't control that stuff. You try, right? You try, like there's things that you think that you can control, and the harder you try to control, the harder it gets. And once you realize that you can't control things, and it's almost, I've got to the point where I know people say that a person who says it is what it is a dangerous person. But man, it is what it is. It is what it is. Just deal with it and then move on. So there's nothing you can do about it. And once you understand that, it's all good. Yeah, I can only imagine people that drive trucks, man. I mean, there's a lot of careers that I looked into just trying to find something that would kind of fill in that gap, I guess you could call it, that you just feel like there's got to be a change. And for me, the change wasn't, complete career change. It was just I needed to get rid of the stuff around me that was causing the stress, and that was really the people that I worked with. I mean, to be brutally honest about it. But so I let that side of the company go, and I no longer am involved in the building of the houses. I still design all the houses for the company, but I'm good. And they're very successful, and it worked out great. We haven't moved from this one spot for like... Thanks, Mystic, for coming. Tell your husband I said hi. I don't know who your husband is, but tell him I said hi. Yeah, we haven't moved from this spot. We've been doing stairs since we started. We did do the little back porch, though, didn't we? So back here, I could just do like any railing. Like we could use this railing here, which I think is pretty cool. I like this. I don't know what color we would use. I don't know if we'd do white, a painted color. Well, let me bury it in that post. Well, oh, actually it didn't. Oh, I'm outside the post. So undo that. Do that. So it's not gonna let me stick it in the post. Am I gonna leave the give us a lawnmower developers? Give us a... I don't need to be by lawnmower developers. Are you going to leave the step under the garage door? Are you talking about this step here? this screw up? What I'll probably do, I don't know. I'll probably just drop the slab of the garage down one and then even that up. For this, though, I'm probably just going to go like this. And I can't tell if that's sitting on the slab or if it's one down. There we go. So I'll probably go, how far is this? That is 20 feet 8. So if we did 10 foot 4, which we can't do, we'll go here and then here. And then I'll just move this. Yeah, well, that's what I was going to do. Just move them in. We have we had that on resize. There we go. And we'll just move them in. Like that. So their house... so can you put the post there? Yeah, we did. Try covering that one cross fighting while square on the stairs with a wood texture. Are we talking about the stairs inside? How would you finish the railing of the stairs? Because there is no wall to connect unless it is a weirdly... yeah, I mean... So if we did this... and we did railing. So we'd only have railing on the right side. And we would want... see if we can find the right railing. Is that it there? I can't see it. Yeah, that's it there. I mean, that works like that. And then I can put the railing here. So it does work. And then we just need to connect this one. But I'll need to stretch. So we'll need to go like this. And then we'll just connect. We'll just stretch this one. Whoops. I have no idea how I did that. I did that earlier. Here we go. Q, resize, grab that one, pull it into there. So yeah, I mean, that doesn't look bad. And then over here, it'll just stop on the edge. So we'll just buy another one. And we'll just put this one this way. And then we'll just move this in. Move. And move this in. Bam. Oh, the inside stairs? Oh, you talking about this? Yeah, I don't know. That's what I said earlier is I mean, I could do it with both of them on both sides. Unless we could try to. The only problem is that I have with this stair here. Actually, you know what we could do? Can you resize the staircase? You can. All right. Can I pull this into the wall? You can, but see, it snaps. The upstairs. I'm sorry. Yeah, we'll have railing here too. We'll have railing here. I just haven't got back. I haven't got here, and then I realized when I did this, I made the stairs too wide, and I didn't. Yeah, I don't have a wall, a little nub here. So what we'll probably do is we'll just add a nub right here on the wall, like that, and then it is what it is. So, or you know what we could do is just go like this. Actually, yeah, like this, and then go like this. And then we'll just actually go like this. And we'll just copy this. Whoops, we went way too high. And we'll put that up here. And then we'll just paint this. And then we'll just have railing across there. We'll paint that little piece there. This one would be... which one did we use? This was that one, right? Yeah, I'm going to change the wood. We'll copy it. You usually wouldn't have a set of railing this long in real life. You might only go like 6 feet. This one's 5'4", so you probably have one like right there and one right here. Because it gets too weak. Let's actually copy that style and paste it. There we go. So all the railing's done. We'll get rid of all this crap too. That was stuff from earlier. What is that? Oh, that's just paint. That's my phone. We'll get rid of the lights too. That works. And then I gotta fix that ceiling. Boop. There we go. Alright, all done. All right, so back out to the back porch. We'll finish this back porch real quick. There's actually a little piece here that needs painted. There we go. And then we'll get our railing back out. Hopefully I don't have to redo it. No, I don't. Good. We'll go from there. Whoops. We'll copy that. Yeah, Karmic, I'm gonna be streaming more often. It's gonna be for me a lot easier to stream, only because I can get a lot of this done without, you know, one of the problems with recording is, like I said, I could record for 6 hours and I just can't talk for 6 hours and have to edit it. So it's easier to just to stream. Yeah, for sure. When you do your Sims houses, and I noticed in Discord you asked if you need plans, I can give you plans. I'm going to take all the information off of it, but I can give you the plans if it helps, or if you need like elevations of each side of the house and stuff like that. I can give that to you. So just let me know in Discord. Just DM me. Krez wants to know how much would this house cost, finished price, and how long it took to draw it and sketch it for the customer. This house is built in Ohio, and this house with lot, I think total was like 1.5 million. The lot, I think, was right around 120,000, so that gives you kind of an idea. The lots here in Ohio, at least in the area that I'm at, the lots are about 10% of the actual cost of the house. That's about roughly, if people ask, like, well, what am I going to spend on a lot? It's about 10%. So, how long did it take me to design it? It took me about 3 weeks to design it, if I remember correctly. It wasn't very long. I knew exactly what they wanted. Just they had some pictures of houses and different styles that they liked, and the style that they liked, they wanted to merge two of them together. So they kind of liked a very contemporary house, but they kind of liked the Mediterranean look also, and so I kind of like just blended them together. So that's how this one came about. So we kind of blended the two together. I mean, 3 weeks of my time, that's just to design it. That's like preliminary designing it. That's like coming up with the plan and having them say, okay, yeah, that's good, let's go. How long did it take to from step A to step Z? Was probably 3 months, I would say, probably. In the way that I work is I meet with a client. Anymore, it's all done through Zoom. And I meet with a client and I take down notes of what they want. If they have pictures, I have them send me pictures. Usually it's the wives that have all the pictures through like house.com or Pinterest or whatever. And the more pictures they give me, the easier it is for me. And then I do a preliminary floor plan, which is done on CAD package. I don't do anything by hand at all. And I mean, I sketch with my hand, but I don't do any floor plans with hands. And I usually give them their plans on a Thursday or Friday, and I give them the whole entire weekend to look it over. And then I usually like to have a follow-up meeting the week after. And the reason that Zoom works, or Teams, or whatever you want to use, it doesn't matter. The reason it works so well is I can do changes and edits in real time. So a lot of architects and designers, they'll do is, you know, they'll get the plans back and then they'll spend another week and a half or so making edits to the plans, and then they get it back to the homeowner, and then it's just a repeating cycle of I'll give you stuff and then it just takes forever. So because I do these, no, I don't use AutoCAD. I actually use, my architectural program is called SoftPlan, and then from SoftPlan, I forgot to move this over, from SoftPlan I recreate the house. See a moving target? I take the house, I put it in, I reproduce the house, I extrude the house in SketchUp. So, SketchUp Pro. And then from SketchUp Pro, I take that file and I stick it into Twinmotion. So if you guys want to see something really cool, let me pull something up real quick. I don't know if this will collapse my screen or not. No, it won't. Okay, let me show you guys something real quick. Hopefully this will run. I'm gonna pull up my actual rendering program and I'll show you what it does. No. Stop. Give me like 1 second, guys. Thorn Rob, yeah, I'm pretty close to the Dayton area. I'm north of 70 and 75 intersection. So I live north of Dayton, out in nowhere, pretty much. Most of my work that I do, yeah, it's not gonna let me. Okay. I'll have to show you guys at another time. It's not gonna let me open the program because I got 17 programs open right now. But anyways, the rendering programs that I use, we'll go back to resume game. The rendering program I use is called Twinmotion, but it's the program is made through Unreal Engine 5. So it's a pretty beefy program. And it's the reason that I had to upgrade my whole entire system. But if you want to see, here's a I'll show you another picture, guys. Let's go in here. So the house that I showed this one off of was done through the old program. This is the new program. And you can see how much clearer the new program is. And that's using Unreal Engine 5. So it looks like I can almost make it look like a real image, a real house. And that's what I give people. And that's what I give people for a preliminary. So this isn't like at the end, because a lot of people are visual. So it helps tremendously on the whole design process. So if people can see this right up front, and they're like, holy crap, that's exactly what we were talking about. And I'm like, cool. Like, right? So you just go straight to final drawings. Like, you skip all the nonsense and going back and forth. And it takes me probably a full day to design a house or to extrude it into a 3D house. No, it doesn't include the inside. I don't do any of the interior stuff unless they ask. So this, like, if I were to zoom into that house, it would basically be like if I were zooming into this house here and you just see the roof. So it would just be like this. It's just empty on the inside, but it's the outside. And so what I do is I do that in SketchUp Pro, and then I throw it over into Twinmotion. And Twinmotion is real-time rendering, so if they were actually looking at it on my screen, if we were on a Zoom call and they were actually looking at it, I can show them what the weather's going to be, where the sun's going to be. I can put people walking on there. I can put cars on there. I can do whatever you want. And but it just makes the whole process a lot easier. Yeah, it's an extremely clean program. I like it a lot. It's gotten a lot better too. Do I make scales of the house? You mean scale models of the house? No, I don't do any modeling of the house. I can, if they want, I can do a 3D. I can take the roof off of the house and show them what the walls look like and stuff if they want it. I always ask up front. I charge by this. I don't charge by hours because it just, some people can, some people don't. I charge by square footage. So that's just to design the house from A to B. And then if they want to see other stuff, then I just charge by the hour. So, but to do like an extrusion of like the inside of a house, it might take me like a full day. So it's not really that much. But here's the funny thing. To go from SketchUp to Twinmotion, so to go from I don't know if you guys know what SketchUp house looks like. I don't think I even have that house saved in SketchUp, but to go from a rough rendering to a sketch or to a Twinmotion, it's literally like 10 minutes. It's super fast. Like, the programs are ridiculously easy. Yeah, send whatever you want. If it doesn't fit on Discord, then just shoot it to me in email. My email is renovategamer@gmail.com. So as long as it's not more than like 25 megabytes, you'll be good. Yeah, that turned out cool. All right. The flying on this is a little weird. Still not used to it. We didn't really get that far today. I didn't really have a plan for today. It was really, like I said, just a test stream. So I want to make sure that all the widgets worked and all the notifications worked, the sound worked, the quality worked. Let me get off this screen so I can see what I'm doing. There we go. And then that you guys could chat. I wanted to see what the delay is. It seems like the delay is a little bit longer than I want. The delay on here is almost 10 seconds. It's freaking long. So I got to figure out how to get the delay. I'll just research it. And then what I'll probably do is set up a time that I'll stream all the time, as long as I don't have meetings or anything that I have to do. And it's probably going to be a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday type thing. Maybe sometimes Saturday. But we'll see. But it'll be around the same time, somewhere around 12 to 3, 12 to 4. And we'll do streams. But a majority of the streams are probably going to be this game, or it's going to be the shopping simulator, or the supermarket simulator, because those games are just grindy, right? So they're easier to stream. And then what I'll do is everything that I stream, just like everybody else does, I'll put the stream up on YouTube in case people miss it. So, and then that way I don't really have to edit it. I just drop it in the editing program, and my editor's got AI, and it trims out all the dead space. I'll just have to tell it to not trim it all out, because there's a lot of times where I'm just looking over at chat, or I'm looking at something else, and I don't want it to take that out. What do these paver blocks look like? They look like crap. I wish we could change the colors of our stones. I know you can change the color of the bricks. One of these bricks you can. I think it's that one. Yeah. I just need a good landscape color. We used these on that other house, but they still turned out really dark. See, they're really dark. And only dark, they're kind of shiny. I think the best thing is just to use regular, like, just use concrete. Brushed. Yeah, this right here. We'll just use this. It's clean. Like that. We'll probably put like a retaining wall over here. And do like an outdoor little thing, like a grill and stuff out here. I was thinking about doing a pool, but whatever. So yeah, guys, I'm going to jump off here. My kids are getting ready to come home from school, so I appreciate everybody that watched, and if you guys can, there was 2 people, I think 3 people that jumped in that are YouTubers. One was Mon. I'll have to scroll up and see who the other people were, but Mystic Rain was one, I think, and then of course Creative is one. They all had YouTube channels, but Mon gifted 5 subs, so 5 of you guys got subscriptions, which is awesome. So go check out their channels and subscribe and like their stuff. Be appreciated. And then I will give you guys, either through Discord or I'll just post it on the actual channel banner, a streaming schedule, and we'll just start doing schedules, and we'll do it that way. Ugo asked if I knew the trick with the pools. I do now. I saw somebody do this, and I'm like, there's no way. And then I tried it, and I'm like, that's the coolest thing I've ever seen. So if you guys don't know this, if you get to the, is it not called a, it's just a pool? Yeah, it's this one here. If you take this pool and you rotate it, and if you take this thing and we move it and we rotate it like this, the water stays on top of the pool. Like that. And then we can lower the water down. And we have water in the game. I wish I'd have known that when I did my swimming pool. That would have been awesome. So that's how you get water. So now we know. But yeah, I had somebody tell me that, and I read it like 15 times. I'm like, oh, I know what you mean now by rotating the pool. But yeah, that's cool. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. And like I said, if you're not on Discord, just go check it out. I don't think there's a link in this description, but because I started this one, I haven't even looked. So I guess I could look on my other screen and see if it's even showing. I can't. Hold on. Yeah, it's not on there. So just go click on one of the other videos, and there's a link in there to Discord if you want to join. And if you're already there, then I'll just talk to you guys later. I'll be over there in just a couple minutes. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next stream. See you guys.